How are the animals behaving?
Pretty good. The sheep really want to get in.
Lambs want to come eat our alfalfa instead of eating their grass.
I want to go swimming today. The sheep are gonna get in, Dad. Look. You might want to close that gate, Dad.
Sheepy, go to grass.
This chicken's mean. This brown chicken. But you kind of just gotta.
Hey, brown chicken.
And hold their head so they don't bite you and stuff. Still with the same. Oh, what are the? Don't bite me. Tilly's a stinker because she does that. Look it.
Don't go up in the chicken coop, Tilly.
She's so. I can hold the camera. Dad. Oh my goodness, Dad. What are you doing to Tilly?
Can she not get through the door anymore?
I don't know.
Okay, Tilly, try to go through the chicken door. You finally big enough that you can't?
I'm just putting these eggs down and then I'm gonna come back out there with food. She can!
Arrgh.
I think she pushed that brick down.
Oh my goodness, Dad, she's trying to get the food.
Yeah.
I think she just pushed the brick down. Okay, then I'll take the food.
All right, that makes it so
That
she
chicken
can't
lays
get
down
in.
there. Look, that chicken, Dad. Look.
How's her milk supply?
Pretty good.
Don't let me.
They really want those branches, so they climb up on you.
Ow! Stop it! Get off! I'm so done. These goats. Branch. How did this happen? Okay. Oh my goodness. The lambs come up to you for this.
Yep.
Once you get one branch, then you can get all the others.
Let's see. There you go. They're getting a little nicer.
Puppies are progressing.
Yeah, they're progressing really well.
And they both have their eyes open now. This little boy opened them up just this morning.
He's so
So
cute.
cute.
And she's already had her eyes open for a while, so
Yeah, she already has.
she knows how to use them.
But we just upgraded their home to a big box, so now they can start walking around.
Yeah. She's still taking care of them. She's a good mama. And next week they'll probably start to walk really well. They're already walking pretty well so far.
They can get where they want to be.
Oh.
Oh. They can see everything. Look at that.
She lays right down.
Yep. She likes to take care of her little babies. Okay guys, right now I'm getting my heart monitored for 24 hours. They want to see the irregularities that are going on, and they want to see how everything's working. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, you can go back a few episodes. I talk about my recent diagnosis and crazy stuff like that, and I don't know how to process it yet, so I don't really know how to, if there's like a thing to do to fix it or to help it or whatever, but I'm just gonna keep doing my thing. So the doctor told me to just live my normal life for the next 24 hours, so that means gardening and working outside. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. I am going to do this area right here. It's gonna be my artichoke, let's call it something cool. It's gonna be my artichoke bonanza. That's what it's gonna be, because there's gonna be a ton of artichokes in this spot, so. All right, so a lot of you were asking about the pond, because in the last video I was talking all about my dream, and so you're probably thinking that we were gonna do a pond. But, and we're still wanting to do one, it's just that there are a lot of hurdles when it comes to building our own pond here in Arizona. We have a lot of hoops to jump through as far as like keeping it clean. It's a lot harder to keep it clean because it's so hot here. So a lot of the natural pools that you see online, like the different, like they're all like European based, or at least in places where it gets cooler. It never gets cooler here, not really. And so, so yeah, we're just really doing a ton of research, looking at lots of different options. You know, we can always engineer something and pay somebody to do it, which would cost lots of money. Or we could try to DIY it, which those have its own cons as well. So we're just really trying to figure out the best option. I mean, my ultimate dream, what I think about, what I've been thinking about forever, has been to be able to have a pond right here in this area of our yard. I've even thought about taking out this fence, you know, and cutting it that way so that we could continue a pond. And I would love to have a deck like this that comes out and we could step out and have this pond. And that is definitely like the biggest next big step that I want to take. One of the biggest things that I'm struggling with is that this would actually be the perfect spot right here because it gets shade, right? So you see all this shade from these trees. The downside is that these are deciduous trees. So we're gonna have leaves that fall down in the pond, and there are a ton of leaves. So cleanup would be a pain every year. Although having it in the shade and not having it like say over here where this gets more sun would probably make it do better in the heat overall. So I don't know, I think you just have to pick your problem and kind of go for it. It's just, you know, with anything you're gonna hit a bunch of different hurdles, and especially when you want to DIY stuff. Oh, Kevin's all about DIYing everything, but oh man, sometimes I can sense that something is gonna take a ton more work than it will be possible for us, and I worry more about like the stress of doing the whole thing ourselves. So yeah, just doing a ton of research, seeing how quick we can jump on this. Meanwhile, Kevin's doing the garage and finishing that up, and we're just doing little projects, you know, in the garden and stuff as I keep researching and figuring out and talking to local people here to see what is possible. So I will keep you informed, because That would be amazing, right? Am I right? Let's see what's going on. Now, I should probably turn on the water and just water these real quick here. Just to be sure this stuff is all wet. Feels pretty humid over here, so I bet it's pretty good. Uh-oh. I'm all out of food, and look. Oh, snap. I need to make sure that I have that thing filled up, huh? Oh, geez, look, here's another one. Those birds. Maybe it's not gonna work, you guys. Maybe not. We'll see. We might have to cover this whole thing with netting. Won't that be fun? We got all of the gravel out, so that's nice. And it just got too hot for us. So we were like, no, we're gonna stop now. But all we have to do now is we're just gonna fill this whole thing up with, mix in a bunch of chicken manure, and then we'll put our artichokes here. So this thing just kind of is at a slow drip throughout the day. And it's always just kind of dripped right here onto the ground. So now it'll be nice that instead of pooling in this area, we'll get it a little further away out from the house, and then we'll go all along this row right here. I'm pretty excited about that. And artichokes grow really big here, so I wouldn't be surprised if they got, you know, like this high. It's very cool. Take a look at this, you guys. Look! We've got peaches on the tree. Cool, right? This is our desert gold. This is its second year. Ooh, this one's soft. Better pick that. I know they're kind of small, but it doesn't matter if they're small, right? They're ours. Oh, look, a birdie got that one. Thanks a lot, bird. Well, I'm gonna grab this one. All right, here we go. This is the first peach. And no, I'm not gonna wash it, because I don't really care. You ready? Oh my gosh, that's really good. Really, really good. Wow. Too bad the bird ate that one side. That squirted juice all over me. All right, well, we're gonna go celebrate Kevin's dad's birthday with a dinner. So I've gotta go clean up, then we're gonna go.